Dear viewer, today we will discuss how to create a database in SQL Server. So we have the different steps. First of all, we have to open the SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. Open SSMS. So we have to write over here SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. We have here the SQL Server Management Studio 2017. So click it over here on SQL Server Management Studio. So it will take little time to start the SQL Server Management Studio. When it opens, then we have to mention the different set of the databases are there. So we are having the different type of the database engine are there. So server types are there. I have the different type of the database server engine. Like one is the database engine, analytical engine, reporting engine, and integration services. So database engine is related to the different type of the storage of the database. Like if you want to create the new database, insert data, update data, where we have to store the data, everything will be available in the database engine. So to perform the different type of analysis services, like we have to multidimensional databases. For that one, we are having different type of analysis services, reporting services to generate the different type of reports using the SSRS, and integration services to integrate data from the various heterogeneous or homogeneous sources. We can use integration services. Although normally we have the database engine in every installation, while uh, for other type of installation we need SQL Server data tools for analysis services, reporting services, and integration services. So today we are going to select it over here in the database engine. And authentication, as we have the window authentication, or we can use any the SQL Server authentication. We are having different type of username and password. We can use that. So I am using here window authentication. So I will follow this one. And the next step is click on connect button. When we click on connect button, it will be connected automatically over here. So on the left side, we have the different type of set of the databases are there. So in next step, connect. And now when we here, so we already connected with the database engine. Connect database engine. So when we connected with the database engine, so after the connection of the database engine, we may have different type of the icons are there. So we can expand it over here. The list of databases that are available in SQL Server are available over here in the database. Click on this plus and expand it. So we are having the list of the databases are here. Like Adventure Work 2012, the Review Work 2017. We can display any database over from here. Like I want to click over here, Adventure Work DW 2017. So we are having the ratio table. Click it over here on the table. It will we may expand it. If you want to display the records, right click and select top 100 or 1000 rows. So it will display all the 1000 rows over here. So that is existing databases are there. How to open it? Just I'm closing it over here. Now today we are going to discuss that how to create the database in SQL Server. So to create the new database, well, after opening the database, we have to click over here the new query icon, or simply we can press Control plus N, or here we have the new query. Click on when we click on new query, we can provide the different type of the queries are there. So when we click it over here, so here the different set of the databases may be selected. It may be possible that by default you have the new databases, you will have the master database, so that will be selected over here. If you want to change the database name, we can change it over here. Any other database can be selected. So I have to create the database. How to create the database? Simply creation of the database. Here write the command create database, name of database. Database name, let me say we say that's uh, HRDB. Then our database name is HRDB and then enter. So create database, name of database. So database will be created. Although if you want to use the different type of the size of the different type of the files, like we have the two main type of the files are there in SQL Server. One is a master data file, and the second one is a log data file. So these files they are automatically generated. I will show these where these files will be available. So currently I am using it over here. Create database, name of database, and then click on go. Select it. All of the command create database name of. Okay, I have the issue with the database spelling of database. So now it's fine. Create database name of database. So done, and then click go. Select it over here and then click on execute or press F5. When we click it over here execute, our database will be created automatically. Now if we click it over here, refresh it over here, so it will display the details of our database, or even if not displaying, just right click over here and click it over here on the refresh. We will see that our database name HRDB is here. In HRDB, currently we don't have any table, no table is available. So our currently we are in the master database. Using the master database, we create one database. The name of database is HRDB. If you want to, when we create the database, then now if you want to create the table, so table will be created in the database that is here master DB. So we must have, if we want to create new table in our newly created database, so what we have to do, we have to use it over here, use and then database name. Then that will be automatically selected over here. Use our database name is here HRD and they click on go. Select it and execute it. Press F5. So now you can see that here automatically the database name is changed. Right. Previously we are having the master. Now we have our database name is here HRDB. So now if you want to create any table, any view or any other operations, we can create it over here in this database. Like I want to create a new table. Create table. Name of table is employee, and I am using it over here uh, like this data. Data type is ID. Sorry, in we are column name is ID. Data type is we are using the int and identity. And I want to use it over here as a primary. Then we have the use it over here as a first name. All of the procedures that okay. First name, and then we have to use the data type. We say data varchar, and then we say we can use it over the size of this one. We say that's 20. Then last name varchar. Size of this one is 30. That is not uppercase, although we can use it over here as a null. Then we have first name, last name. We say that we are having the hire date or any other. You can use it over email and voucher. Size of this one is 30, and for this one unique. And I'm using this last one column, that is the salary, and that should be in int. So and go. For every block of after completion of every write use the way that's a good practice in SQL Server. Click on execute button. So now command completed successfully. It means we create database HRDB and then we move to the shift to the HRDB database and then we have create one table over here. Let's see. In HRDB current data is not displaying. Just refresh it. Right click and refresh in table section. We will find this one table is available. Employee table is available. If you double click over here, so we don't have anything. Right click in top 100. So we don't have anything currently in this one table. So if you want to close this one, no record is there. Now in next step, what we have to do, We have to insert some record, insert into implies. We can, if we are using any other database, so and we want to insert the data, so what we have to do, database name, table names, then we may be able to perform the operation if we are authorized. Imply, insert into implies. List of columns are here. Like just if you are not writing the column, just expand it. Column names are here, ID over here. So drag and drop ID. Even you could write over there ID comma first names. It is also displaying it over there last names, and then we have the email, and then we have the salary. Okay, and we are using it over here the values. ID is integer, so one name is here Smith, and last name is Ellen, and we are having the email address as Ellen at gmail.com, and then we have the salary, that is 40,000. Okay, ID was here as a identity, and when identity is there, then no need to mention the column ID. So ID remove the value of the ID, and it's also will remove the value from here. Its value will be automatically generated. All the other column values we have to assign it over here. So execute this one, select it, and then execute it. So now record is inserted over here. After that one, although I didn't write, but that's good practice to write this one. Now, if you want to display the record, let's select from table name is here. We have table implies. Execute it. It's a one way to create the table, create database, then move from one database to another database, and then create tables in any database. So, another way that how to create the database, right, using the graphical user interface. Just click right click everywhere on the database section, right click, and then new database. Now, when we click everywhere on the new database, what we have to write the database uh, HRD HRDB1, right? Now our this new database name is here HRDB1. So we are having some, one is the primary data file here, and second one is the log data file is there. It is displaying the size of this one is over here. So if you want to check it over here in the D program file and the Microsoft SQL server. So this one database or the previous database that will be displayed over here. Click over here on OK. So now new database is created over here. Now currently in this one database we don't have anything. Although currently we are in the database HRDB. So if you want to move to the new database, so either we have to select it over here from HRDB1 from this one list, or we can use write it over here, use HRDB. So now what we have, if you want to check that where these files are created, where the data is available, so those data is available in we have in SQL Server file. We have the program files. Now here we have Microsoft SQL Server. Then we have the MS SQL Server, and then we have MS SQL, and then we have the data. So here we create the database with the name of HRDB and .mdf and .ldf two files. MDF is a master data file and LDF is a log data file. Another thing that we created using the geographical user interface. Here we are having the HRDB1.mdf master data file and LDF that is a log data file. Although using this MDF, if you want to move data from already video is available. Link is given in the description how to attach data or analyze data from the database. This that is the complete way that how to create the database. So creation of the database, we are having right, simply command it over here, create database in name of database. Thanks for watching the video.